Doncic, long three-pointer, bang!
Luka Doncic. What did I say? A woman can come in, ruin your life, take everything away from you, just like Luka. I mean, he just split with his fiance, basically. Yes, he did. But it is your job to pick yourself back up from those pieces that she left you in and pop off and make her regret it. The cornball thing that people talk about, the breakup stuff, which is actually very real. If a woman comes in and ruins your life, you have to fix yourself and
it is a 7-point Maverick lead and already scoring 7 and 2 of them.
pick yourself back up. And I said Luka Doncic will be averaging 50 points for the rest of the season after this. The guy is fighting for custody for his children. You don't think he's going to take out that anger on anyone and everyone? Victim number 2 now, actually, Mataz Buzelis. Him and Luka Doncic were going back and forth. I guess Mataz Buzelis was talking a bunch of trash to him all game. I don't know what he was saying, but I'm sure it was definitely not good because Luka Doncic was very petty. He did not let it go. And when you mess with a man that has nothing left to lose, well, he does have a Bugatti and millions of dollars, but he's not in a good state right now with his whole family situation. So when you mess with a guy and you add a little bit of oil to that fire, you're gonna get a different type of person. This was not smart, Mr. Buzelis. Some guy interviewed him after the game and said, "What'd you do?" He's like, "I talked to him." And he said, "What'd you learn from this?" He said, I'll never talk to Luka Doncic again during a game because he exploded on my face for 48 minutes, dropped 51 points on the Bulls."
Rebko went into the game, and Luka goes right around.
After all this stuff with his fiance has been released, we are going to see a different Luka Doncic. And you might be thinking, "Oh, it's not a joke. This is like I'm being serious when I'm saying he is going to go on an absolute tear. He is going to win the Finals MVP. If you give this guy motivation and anger and you piss him off, whether it be a player, a fiance, but when you mix them together, like a little creation, a little pot, and ooh, let's stir this.
6 turnover. Doncic catching bodies.
Let's make his wife leave and let's have some players piss him off. You create a potion for a superstar on a different type of level now. 51 points, it's going to keep coming and coming, and Luka Doncic is going to be a different type of person this entire year. Could you imagine if he doesn't get custody for his kids? Oh my, it's going to get 10 times worse for the rest of the M. 10 million times. He's going to be averaging 60. I fully believe, I genuinely in my soul believe if he doesn't get custody of his kids, he's averaging 60. He's going to show the entire world who he is and to never ever mess with him again. You see all those you saw that what?
Like heat check time for Doncic. Getting in his back.
The Last Dance documentary with Michael Jordan. Awesome, right? Whether Jordan's your GOAT, it's not your GOAT, whether it's LeBron or whoever, Kobe. It was cool to see Michael Jordan say, and that's all I needed. I needed that. And he's referencing to other opposing players talking trash to him, people placing bets against him. And he used that psychosis to inspire him, to give him that little mental edge. Like, you know what? They said you can't do it. They said you can't do it. They talk trash. And he used that trash talking to elevate his game to become one of the best of all time.
Drew rim and still loose. Luka got it back.
So I guess it's just a natural thing for really, really talented top-level people to get some trash talk, to get some stuff behind the scenes, to be really affecting you, to turn you into a different beast. And we can all learn from this. Like, people have been telling me about this YouTube stuff. They're like, how's your little TikTok thing going, buddy? How's your little TikTok? And they've been saying that since high school. And I'm like, you know what? I have to make it now. So one day, if I ever do, when I do, I'll be like, oh, my little TikTok thing, it's going great. And like, I was gonna have another sip of coffee, but it looks like moldy now. It's disgusting.
Up on Luka. Jazz have a foul to give. Luka launches it.
Sorry, but people are like, oh, TikTok. I'm like, I have to make it. I have to turn it flips a switch in you when people like clown your dream. They make fun of your dream. People comment all the time, like, how do you still averages 0 views? I'm like, you just gotta wait and see. You just gotta wait. So if someone says something about you, about your dream, about your passion, whatever you want to do, use that as motive. It will take you to a different gear. Look at me. I'm posting 2 videos a day now. We're on our grind. I mean, we also run 5 other channels every day. So it's like, there's just a motivation can flip a switch in you, and we're seeing it firsthand with Luka Doncic. I know we talked about SGA's greatness, but let me just say a little thing about Jaylen Brown. I know SGA dominated this entire game, but Jaylen Brown went band for band with him the entire time. He tied up the game with the most clutch fadeaway mid-range 30 ball against the Thunder, who have the pestiest like everyone on the Thunder is is a pest. Like they just piss me off. Like they're so just like low to the ground, swipe, swipe, swipe. Caruso, Cason Wallace, Lou Dort, that dirty player who hurts everyone. I hate you, Lou Dort. But genuinely, this is like full, like, in my heart. This guy went against them with no Derek White, no Jason Tatum, and almost beat the Oklahoma City Thunder while the Thunder were at home. Like he was an inch away from doing it. He made every singular clutch play. I know the Thunder didn't have their other Jaylen Williams, their second best player. I understand that. But Jaylen Brown is just continuously putting on insane performances. He's a solidified, guaranteed, no debate superstar. If you don't call him a superstar, you're a dumbass. A complete dumbass. And I'm sorry to say that to you. I don't curse on here often, but that generally would piss me off. People still clown on this man. He is my MVP. And I know Shea is, I'd say Shea's number 2, because I think the Thunder could survive just a bit without him. Not win a championship, obviously, but they could hold their own a little bit. They have a lot of talent. And the Celtics have a lot of talent too. You know, I'm not going to clown on my own team. We have a lot of talent, but we don't have like what Jaylen has been doing all year is something I haven't seen in a long, long time. For your number 1 player to go down and for you to pick up the pieces and lead this team this good of a record to compete with every single team you go up against. There's very rarely any bad games from him ever this entire season. And he's played the majority of it, barely ever sits out. I don't see a world where he shouldn't win the MVP. Like, for what he's done for this entire franchise, this entire year, after all the negative criticism, people saying, oh, it's a gap year, it's a tank year, Jaylen can't do it. And look what he's done. The entirety of the year and what he just did against the Thunder, the entire game, almost beating them. Jaylen Brown is my MVP.
Thank you so much for watching. Chosen Sports is at war versus ESPN, and we are fighting every single day to be bigger than them. So please, please subscribe and support our channel every day. It means a lot.